Alright, first video in the series for the Kawasaki Mule. Just picked this up this morning. Drove up about an hour to go get it. Would have filmed it, but it was pretty uneventful. Just rolled up into the guy's driveway and winched it up. One of the few times having a large equipment type trailer was nice, instead of having it with cars where I always have struggles to get them over the ramp hump. But yeah, so Kawasaki Mule, I don't know anything about this yet. I'm told it is a 2001. It got it from, I'm going to say, not the original owner, but he was the second owner of it. He knew where it came from. Picked this up to use up at our property upstate. It is diesel. It is four-wheel drive. It does not run. I picked it up really cheap. I paid $800 for this dream boat. What I like about it is four-wheel drive, diesel, and honestly, this enclosed cab is pretty sweet. It's actually glass. It's not plastic. So it's got this full enclosure. See if I can get you guys inside. I struggle with the door a little. There we go. So, in the office, it's dirty. It's a lot of spiders and whatnot. It's got the custom camo job on it, which will be getting scraped off. Oh, actually, the back window is plastic, so that's going to be more difficult to scrape. In here, this looks like it comes off pretty easy. But yeah, pretty standard interior, I think. It's got a differential lock. It's got high and low. There's the air cleaner. He gave me an extra gas tank. Said it was hard to find. The one that's in it apparently leaks. He found this on eBay right before it blew up. The story on the motor is that he was driving it and it sounded, he said his words, it sounded weird. And what's in there? Oh, there's a bunch of bars. Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. He said it sounded weird. And I think what weird probably meant is it was dying. I'm not sure what he did to kill it. This lock's in here. But it was sounding weird. It felt like it was running low on power, and then it locked up, and it just stopped running. And he wasn't able to get it to start. He took it home, dragged it home. He's a hunter. Dragged it home, and he took the clutch off here to try to turn the crank manually, and it does not turn. So the motor is 100% locked up. Could be a broken crank is what he thought it was. Less thinking it's a broken crank and more thinking it's something along the lines of he ran it out of oil and seized it. And I say that only because I couldn't even open this cap to try to even check the oil. Like, that cap is cooked on there so hard. If anybody changed the oil with any sort of regularity, I don't think that would be like that. But in this video series, we are going to figure all this out. Gonna clean it. Obviously, I want to pressure wash it while it's up on the trailer. Hello, puppy. Try to get it cleaned up. Try to figure out what the next step with it's going to be. I don't know yet in terms of, do I pull the motor out to fix it? Do I fix it in frame? Like, it'd be great if I find out that it's something I can fix. It's easy. Like, maybe there's something under the valve cover that'll be obvious. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an engine out. Don't know what kind of engine it is. It's some of the research I have to do. It could be the Kawasaki engine that they came in. It could be a Yanmar diesel. I don't know. I've literally done no research yet to figure it out. I literally just went and picked it up, so I don't know anything about it yet. I do want to try to figure out what motor it is, though, so I can figure out a rebuild. Apparently, if it's the Kawasaki engine, it's why these things get junked really early, because the engine is very hard to get parts for that are not really expensive. So you spend $3,500 on motor parts on a $3,000 UTV, so people just throw them out. That could be the case with this one. We could end up in that situation, in which case I'm going to try to adapt a military surplus diesel engine into it, because I do a lot of that stuff as it is. So we'll see. We will see what we find. We will see what we get. I just don't know yet. But you guys are going to be along for the ride. I will continue to film this as I go. Figured I'd do a quick walk around video, quick show what it is, figure out what we're going to do next. Next up, I will probably just get it off the trailer and then clean it. I might try to clean it on the trailer. It needs to be pressure washed. I don't want to put this in the garage like this. It looks like there's been fun little guys living up here. Don't want to bring anything into the garage. So yeah, probably get the pressure washer out and pressure wash it. Maybe film that. I don't know. I see a lot of videos where people pressure wash, and I'm always like, oh, why would anybody watch that? But then I end up sitting there watching it myself. So we'll see. But anyway, stay tuned for some pressure washing or some cleaning, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to pressure wash it. I'm going to try to get you guys in there to see some of the pressure washer stuff, just where it's cleaned up, maybe find some of the rust. It's super windy today, so I don't know how much of this will be usable or not, but I'm going to fire up the pressure washer and we will see what we get. All right, so we're gonna let it dry, and after it's all dried off, we'll get it off the trailer and get it in the garage. All right, let's drop this thing off the trailer. Alright. Let's see about this. I think I can just bring this back a little. Free this up. We'll see. Maybe we'll just freewheel it. There we go. Alright. Now, we're just going to see. You can't just shove it off. Nope. It doesn't move so good. It's in neutral too. It just doesn't move so good. I don't know what the deal with that is. Could be 100 things. Let's see. Make sure it's in neutral. Yeah, still in neutral. All right, let's just push a little harder, shall we? There we go. Couldn't get the camera in the right mode. So I can actually push it with my foot. It was working better a minute ago. You know what? I think I'm on a ramp. let's close, let's make the tires turned. And then, let's see, I don't think I can do this one-handed is the problem. Alright. Now we're starting to get the gangster lean. Close the door. Ish, there we go. Alright, let's push. Yeah. Oh, come on, it was right there. What are we doing? Let's grab a lug of the tire back here. I think the brakes are sticky. There's like a free spot. Alright, and she's down. Get her in the sun. Dog loves it. Alright, so move some stuff around. The goal is to get this where that Jetta is. So, let me be right back. In the garage. She's in. It was a struggle, folks. It was the lift. The scissor lift is the exact dimensions of the in between the two tires. So I had to really get creative with the tractor to kind of squeeze it in. I don't know if I'll even put it up on the lift. I'd like to. It's a pretty tight fit, but I needed a place to put this thing to work on it, and over the lift is the best spot for it because I have the most room. So she's in. I think the next step is going to be for me to start to take off some of the stuff, and I'll film that, but I'm going to probably pull off the bed so we can get to the engine, and the clutch assembly is down in here. It's out. He removed it to try to put an actual wrench, I guess, on the splines of the engine, which has me a little worried that those splines are probably not okay anymore, but we're going to find out. Probably won't do any of the fun, like, cosmetic stuff, like, you know, cleaning off the great camo job and stuff until we get it running. I don't really want to put too much effort into this thing until it runs. So, you know, it's $800 to buy it, but if it's going to be $4,000 to fix the engine, it's going to be back up on Marketplace real quick. So we shall see, but we're going to dig into it and find out. Probably end up having to pull the motor out and disassemble it. Like I said earlier, my suspicion is that he ran it out of oil. But I'm not sure. I mean, maybe this thing has a low oil pressure cutoff thing, and it wasn't it. The dash only shows 810 hours. Let me show you that. There's zero probability that this thing only has 810 hours on it. A more likely scenario is that this hour meter has just been disconnected for an eternity. Because there's no shot that it's only 800 hours. So, there she is. Next up, I will start to try to maybe dig in a little bit. We can do some research on the engine, see if we can figure out what kind of engine it is. I'm not sure how I'm going to break these videos up yet. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, so I will be back soon. So I decided I'm going to break this video here. I think we're in a good position to, you know, take a look at kind of what we have. Sit back down. You know, we got it here, we got it walked around, got it cleaned up, we got it in the garage. I'll break this video here and what the, you know, kind of beginning of the project. And then the next step, I'll get the bed off, we'll take a look at the engine, we'll get an idea what's broken. You know, probably end up pulling the engine out. Not sure yet, may take the head apart first and shoot to get lucky on the valve train. Not sure, we'll see, but this is long enough for this one. I will condense the next one as I'm pulling it. Hopefully I can do like an engine removal and then maybe like an engine teardown or something to look for the carnage that I'm expecting. But yeah, either way, that's it for this one. Do me a favor, and if you like this video, if you're interested in the Mule, you know, put some likes down there. Definitely subscribe, because it really does. Man, this door stinks. Doing my like and subscribe pitch. So yeah, like if you could, as you're watching this, you know, it does help me grow the channel. It takes a second to hit subscribe, and as I get subscribers, you know, I get closer to being able to use this channel to fund itself, which would be awesome. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back with the engine removal process, and we'll kind of figure out and break down what's wrong with this thing. So thanks again.